talk is cheap. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweep. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweep.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight we wrap up our Monday night schedule with another great matchup here in Week 17, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. On as the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
DC, ready? 13.
They go play action with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And his first look is incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Well, this defense for the Raiders very strong in that victory a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he will have a Ravens first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Duvernay in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Ravens at 11-4 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They'll look to throw again. That's complete. And I think the ball's out. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 4. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Look at this Baltimore defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
Left thing, 19. Ready.
They go with Jacobs. And some strong running. And then he goes with a juke. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds. And now off to the races down the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. After 7-0 on EA Sports. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Go.
Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, and it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Dances by him. Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 22 and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
From the gun, Jackson sliding out of the pocket. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Let's go now.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get better?
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Once again, it's Jacobs. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. There they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35.
Get it.
They'll set up to throw. Gets it downfield to Mayer. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Michael Mayer, 35 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. And now it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Jackson to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Arnold Ebiketie able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 62 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Jackson's pass intercepted by the Raiders.
Hold it ready.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Come on. Hey.
First down, Raiders.
Let's go.
Back to throw again. Catch made by Slayton. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Here we go.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they'll change things up. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Let's go now.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Buffalo 18.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
On 19-yard down.
The kick by Carlson is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that, because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Hey, Crash.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Well, they have the yards anyway, so they're going to decline the penalty.
Let's go.
That's complete to Slayton. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
At the 46-yard line.
Ready.
Now back to throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6. At the Ravens' 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 21. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown. Davante Adams. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
And he's got it. The drive for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, but as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
You change it.
Jackson now. Oh, that's deep for Duvernay. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Quickly completed to the right flat. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's caught here by Adams. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4.
Here we go.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Back to throw here. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
You ain't going nowhere.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That is caught, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. And the Raiders have got him. That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Oh, it's deep for Duvernay. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Now Tre'Davious White on the return. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Finding room at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Baltimore. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
And the Raiders 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
First down, Las Vegas.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw out left, caught by Mayer. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 13-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. It gets it right back to Mayer. Touchdown Raiders. Michael Mayer with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Raiders are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. Escapes the defender. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Flush to his right. The quick feet by Jackson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Baltimore Ravens.
No, we changed it.
First and 10 at the
Jackson.
26-yard line.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards.
Play action. It's Jackson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up Sackett.
At the 36-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one, maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. Finding room at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Here's Jackson. Throws the out route, and he's got it complete to Hines. And he's taken down inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Hines. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw again is Jackson. Flushed out right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now they pitch to Jacobs. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 101 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a 1st down.
19 Tiger.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. Off the option, here's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. That catch a pretty big one, Charles. Now 1,200 career catches.
The numbers that pile up, sometimes we get numb, sometimes we get immune. But 1,200, that gets your attention fully. Congratulations. Phenomenal job. And I don't think he's slowing down yet.
I don't think so either. He makes it look easy, but this one not to be taken lightly. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Raiders stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Lockdown, baby.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10.
Jackson now.
6-yard line.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break.